hostage. Alex was speaking to the bank manager when a shot rang out. Two masked men with pistol commanded, "Everyone on the floor now!" Everyone scrambled to the ground. Alex hid under a table where he could not be seen. The thieves took away everyone's phone, so none could alert the police. The only one who could call was Alex, and he had forgotten his phone at home. In the meantime, the thieves broke into the safe of the bank and started dragging out the bags of cash. Looking at the window, Alex had an idea. He moved in such manner that the sunlight fell on his watch, creating a bright reflection on the wall. He angled his watch so that anyone outside might see the flashes. Then, in Morse code, he flashed a message, SOS. A girl walking outside noticed the flashes and alerted the police at once. Within minutes, the police had freed the hostages thanks to Alex's quick thinking. The Secret Passage. Dinah and Ron had recently bought a house. One day Dinah was cleaning out a cupboard when she felt a small lever. When she pressed the lever, the back of the cupboard moved, revealing a passageway. Dinah immediately called Ron, and the two started exploring the passage. It was long and dark. After almost 15 minutes of walking, the two emerged into a large underground cavern. There were some pouches of old gold coins, as well as some more recent bags and boxes. Dinah said, "I think a thief found the other opening of this passage. He must be using this as a hiding place for his loot." They continued to follow the passage, and Dinah was right. The passage opened out in a cave near the beach. They shared their finds with the police. A few days later, the police hid in the passage and caught the thief who had been using the passage for years. Escape from the Nazis. During the World War II, the Nazis targeted the Jews. Abraham had heard terrible stories about the Nazis torturing the Jews, but he could not believe it. Then one day on his way home, he heard two Nazi officers talking. They were planning to capture the Jews in his neighborhood the very next day. Abraham rushed home and alerted his neighbors. Wrapping themselves as warmly as possible, they silently slipped out of their houses in the dark of night. On they trudged till the light of dawn made it unsafe for them to move. They hid in ditches and forests all day. At night again, they walked till they reached the border of Hungary. Here, they would find safe shelter, but the border was heavily patrolled. Abraham led them silently till they found a break in the wire fence. Holding their breath in case they were spotted, they slowly inched their way across the border. They were safe at last. The launch. Alexandra was a scientist who worked for the International Space Program. Today, their newest space shuttle was to be launched. Throughout the last week, however, things had been going wrong. One day, important calculations were missing. The next day, there were errors in the computer system. Alexandra thought someone was trying to sabotage their efforts. There were just 2 hours before the launch. Alexandra decided to check the shuttle one last time. Just as she entered the launch area, she noticed someone sneak out of the shuttle. She immediately noticed that someone had opened the valves of the reserve oxygen tanks of the shuttle. Alexandra immediately ran to the surveillance wing to see who had been there last. She was shocked to see that it was her assistant Roderick. He was jealous of her and wanted to ruin her project. She called the security and had him arrested. Alexandra fixed all the issues and the launch was a huge success.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.